Hello and welcome to this Chilly Vision Patreon special. Sorry, I do have a cold, so I sound a bit bunged up and a bit throaty, but we will proceed regardless, because I don't think you can catch it through the microphone. I was doing a review of Ninja, and when I was on the PC website getting a download copy of that, I noticed another Mastertronic game that I'd never heard of before that's only available on the PC, so I'm starting it up now. So let's boot it up on my Amstrad PC 2086 with V30 processor. Claims it will run fine on Amstrad PC 1512. It's called Turbo Champions. And there's options for keyboard, joystick and mouse. It's a racing game. Also display options for CGA, EGA and Tandy. Well, we've got VGA here on the Amstrad 2086, so let's go for EGA. Oh, look at this. Okay, so the menu screen appears to be in CGA, but what we saw there was quite good. 1989 Mastertronic. I assume it's a part of their USA foray where they were trying to sell games over there. Perhaps the game was produced over there and then sold in the UK as well, who knows. Off we go! It's like Outrun. Oh, there's a nice spin there, like some kind of render thing. It's very slow. When I say very slow, if that timer is supposed to be real time, then I assume if you're running this on Amstrad PC 1512, which would be slower than this V30, they would be expecting you to run it in... Well, yeah, okay, the 1512 has CGA, so that would make sense. I'm assuming it runs better in CGA because this is very slow. And there's a very big disconnect between what I'm doing with the keyboard and what's actually happening on the screen. The car becomes much more detailed when it spins. The game comes with the course designer. You can select a race season as well. But however, when you hit things, the car explodes incredibly easily. There's no ability just to brush a car and have a shunt or anything like that. Oh, extended play very slowly. Nope, the car will spin or explode. And the traffic so far appears to be quite limited. There's a lot of tankers. Oh, it's gone really slow. A lot of tankers around. Yeah, when there's not big graphics on the screen, it really does slow down as well. There's also a disconnect. I'm not sure if the game is accelerating by itself or if I'm accelerating. Let's try it in CGA. This is more like it. So this is a bit faster than you would have had on your Amstrad 1512 or 1640. Cast, it explodes though. Now, of course, CGA graphics are designed to look good on like this. All these lines are designed to look good on a composite display in NTSC. We're not going to get that here. Also, due to the scaling I use to convert this down, blah, 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 for capture, that there's some weird banding going on there as well with the graphics. It's quite difficult. But the speed's good. The speed is good. Of course, there's no way to emulate that graphical smoothing and NTSC stuff in the UK. We can plug it into composite though and just see if it smooths it down, and it doesn't really help it at all. Melbourne House credited on the sign. So is this something that Mastertronic acquired from Melbourne House and then just shoved out on budget? Possibly incomplete? This composite isn't really helping at all, is it? It just makes it a bit softer. And if we zoom in, you can see how the screen's made up in CGA. It's, as I say, that those lines will merge in NTSC and on a composite connection to give you different colours, but it still won't look particularly good, but it would look better than it does here. It's an interesting little game. I don't know quite what to make of it. Technically, it's impressive. It's a game I've never played before. And it's like Outrun. but it's not. Although, for 1989, not too bad. This is a game I need to investigate more, I think. But anyway, thanks for supporting Chinny Vision, and I'll see you guys soon. Cheers.